Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Vampyr. I'm your host, BringItDon. And now it's time for the moment you've all been waiting for, the continuation of the main story.
What do you want? Leave me alone.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reid. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crane.
There is no Dorothy Crane here. Now goodbye.
I'm afraid this medical leaflet says the opposite, sir.
Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close this door right now. Go bother someone else, Mr. Doctor.
To enter that house, I must discover who this man really is. I must insist, sir. Please let me see.
I have...
Alright, well, let's, I guess, now have to talk to people.
Colossus.
Can I do it right here? Why is this blocked right here?
A strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be for Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who is always about.
Richard Nithercott? No, not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking questions?
Yes. I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me just downwind.
Okay,
I must talk to that journalist or the poet. They must know about Darius.
let's start with the journalist.
Nearby the church they just mentioned.
If I remember correctly, I think it's... Nope, not that way. I think that leads to a dead end. Or it doesn't. What's the... Oh, never mind. It isn't... Okay. Cool. Alright, so it does loop around, and that means... this way.
You look so pale, my lord. Would you like me?
Clayton Darby was usually over here somewhere. But he's vanished? Alright, well, let's ask the poet then, because he's back here behind the church.
Good evening, Mr. Nithercott.
And good evening to you too, my good sir. Can I be of any help?
Did you know the mute...
No, I...
Oh, already talked to him about that.
May I ask you a few questions about the district?
Extraordinary part of town, is it not? I'll be glad to help you, if I can.
What can you tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu. Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
Okay.
I'll leave you alone.
Alright, Clayton Darby. Why did you move from your spot? Where have you gone? He's normally in this area beside this building. Joe Peterson. Oh, here he is. He's up on the... Okay.
Good evening, Doctor. Can I help you?
I heard you're investigating an underground medical dispensary in Whitechapel. What do you know about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. They are wary of strangers, and I'm not really an acquaintance of theirs. Why do you care?
I'm a doctor, Mr. Darby. I care about everything involving public health and this epidemic.
Are you sure you're not just concerned about the repercussions that a scandal involving a certain Nurse Crane from the Pembroke Hospital would bring?
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine journalist, Mr. Darby. What do you know of her accomplice, a man named Darius?
I don't know much about the man. He's very cautious. Never goes out. Doesn't seem to have any friends or family.
He never goes out?
No. A few days ago, he unexpectedly did. I followed him, but it was just a ruse to keep me away from his house.
Really? How do you know?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting his letter, he ripped it up and threw it away.
Okay.
He has no relatives at all?
No. Except for that strange man, a poet named Richard Nethercott, who sometimes comes by. Darius would never let him in.
Where can I find this Mr. Nethercott?
He spends most...
I already talked to Nethercott.
Goodbye, Mr.
Find the mailbox and a letter. Oh, it's this way.
Pay me a glass and I'll be gentle. Pay me a bottle and I'll be nasty.
Is there a mailbox around here? Oh, there it is. Next to this, a garbage can. Okay, so he does have relatives, they just don't live here, obviously. He's an immigrant.
The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter.
Alright, let's give it another shot.
Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
Pay me a glass and I'll be
Money. Come on, Barrett, you know the game. You pay for peace of mind.
Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again. Go away.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man to man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Doctor.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see Dorothea. Don't make me regret this, though.
I'm not gonna make you do anything. Friend. No, let's just do the once around. The antique figure of the Vrikolakis. Fascinating. I like how it talks about how I can't enter without knocking
It's locked.
and the door being opened. Because that's what I do in this game. If the door's closed, like with was it Harry or Henry, and this guy, I knock and then I have to be invited in.
If you want to talk to Dorothea, you must go across the courtyard and take the stairs.
We've not been formally introduced. May I ask your name and occupation, sir?
I am Darius Petrescu. I'm here to keep snitches and spies away from Dorothea. And I also run this little print shop.
So Dorothy's real name is not Crane.
Like myself and many people in this area, Dorothea is from occupied Romania. That's all you need to know.
She seems important to the community.
More than you can imagine. The West End does not want to hear of Whitechapel's misery. Dorothea is one of the few doing something about it.
Tell me everything you know about Camellia, the mute florist.
I do not believe in the afterlife, Doctor, but I'm almost convinced Camellia is an angel. She volunteered to give out our medical leaflets.
Are you not worried for her safety?
She is as brave as she is tough, and clever, too. If only I had met her when I was younger.
Are you in love with Camellia, Mr. Petrescu?
Don't be stupid. If I had met her when I was younger, we could have won our revolution.
Who is she, really? Do you know where she's from?
She's not from around here, that's all we know. Camellia is not even her name. It's her favorite flower.
You say she has no close family.
Well, there's that awful poet who constantly follows her around like a lost puppy. A good man for sure, but a very poor writer.
Did you refuse to publish Richard Nethercott's previous works, Darius?
Yes, his manuscript is as pompous as he is starched. Now there's a man who loves the sound of his own voice.
You could have told him so.
As a great writer recently said, politeness is the most acceptable hypocrisy.
Tell me
I do...
Do you have any family left, Mr. Petrescu? Children or grandchildren?
Who knows? I have abandoned my people for so long, they might as well be dead. As dead as I am for them, I suppose.
This war won't last forever. Did you ever think of returning to your country now it's free?
No. I have taught strength and determination to my sons and daughters. I'm an old, dying man who only has memories of better times to cherish.
Don't be embarrassed, sir. If you must know, my own father disappeared many years ago, and I forgave him.
It's quite awkward to talk about our families like this, but thank you, Dr. Reid. I appreciate your trust.
How did you meet Nurse Crane, Darius? Why does she trust you?
I'm her oldest friend in England. Dorothea and I share many ideas about this country and about the country we left.
You mean occupied Romania, don't you? Even if not directly, I fought against your enemies.
Really? Then perhaps you have more in common with Dorothea than meets the eye, Dr. Reid.
I know you fought for your country when it was occupied, Darius. Tell me more about it.
I know my days are numbered, and I know I won't see my homeland again. But I fought for Romania all my life, and I will until my last breath.
But Romania escaped the grasp of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. It's a free country again.
It is not the country I fought for. My homeland is not appeased, Doctor. And I still see a dark future ahead for my people.
Okay.
Goodbye, Mr.
Well, then all the talk I need to with that guy. I'm pretty sure that he's... He has bronchitis. I can treat him though. So let's do that real
Yes?
quick.
Do you need some help, Mr. Petrescu?
I am very tired, but that is all. I don't need you, Doctor.
Well, that's not nice. Here you go.
Well, I think you do. Take this, and you'll feel better.
Free drugs from an English doctor. It must be my lucky day.
It is. 'cause
Goodbye,
he had, what,
Mr.
bronchitis. Be careful with that. Oh. Out I go. Alright, that's the way back that way. Okay. Just get a feel for this area. Several exits and no loot. I'm gonna steal back all the drugs. This looks like a boss fight room. Big open area like this. That music. Oh, someone's thirsty. Theodora. It's probably best if she leaves right now anyway, since there's a vampire epidemic in London. Alright, let's go upstairs and save her from this thirsty guy.
I need help!
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Raz Van Vassily, high fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain, diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Aspirin and salicin, you say? Why not some warm milk and a kiss on the cheek? Where are the quinine salts?
Tried buying, borrowing, even stealing. There's none to be found, Doctor.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do, Doctor?
It's too dangerous to operate with these convulsions. Sedative, nurse. Do we have any anesthetics?
I'm sorry, Doctor. None at all.
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy. Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Right then, Nurse Crane. What do you suggest we do?
I've no idea. I'm not the doctor.
Time is of the essence. We need to perform a thoracic drain.
Yes, Doctor. He's still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you all right, Doctor?
I can't see. I must first suture the artery. Find the wound. The source of the blood.
Needle and thread, Doctor.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor!
A dose of epinephrine, now.
Yes, Doctor. We've lost the pulse. He's gone, Doctor.
Yes. We did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could. Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
You're here to test my bedside manners.
I'm here to steal your shillings.
It's locked, all right. I cannot enter.
To what do I owe this courtesy? I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reid?
I've come to put an end to this insufferable blackmailing, Dorothy.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
But why Lady Ashbury? Why her, of all people?
She's pristine and proper, all right. But that she-wolf in sheep's clothing murders the poor for sport. I have her where she belongs, and I'll milk her for all she's got.
Dr. Swansea is a sensible and honest man. He wouldn't have refused your friend's care at Pembroke.
It's easy for you to say, Doctor. These people cannot go to the police, nor to the hospital. They don't even speak English. They depend on me for everything.
So, the end justifies the means. Is that your defense?
I know you're kind, Doctor. Just another fine-heeled, silver-spooned gentleman who was given the world on a platter. You know nothing of poverty. Nothing of the shame, the hunger, the loneliness.
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
Listen very carefully, Dorothy. You will erase from your memory everything you pretend to know about Lady Ashbury and Pembroke Hospital.
Let that rich bitch off the hook over my dead
Nurse
body.
Crane, enough. Listen as if your life depended on every word. I know you've a generous heart who gives freely to those in need, but you shall walk away from the shadier streets of your business.
I will never abandon...
Dorothy, the discussion has come to a close. Your clandestine activities in the Resistance are over. Let it go.
I'll let it go. Yes. All gone.
No citizens available to kill. But my action was charming. I thought that was, well, I mean, if it's the best, it's probably still the best.
Oh, this one stinks already. Take a breath of this! He's done for!
Hey, dude, enough. I'll report to Lady Ashbury, gain some experience. There's a bunch of you.
Filthy piece of shit!
Hey, stop, I gotta kill your friend. Alright, well that was all pretty easy. I have a lot of experience, but I can go return to Lady Ashbury now.
Its effectiveness has been proven by many. Even the flu is no match for the swan.
Take this a long run back. I assume this is the best route to take. Use that every now and then, make sure there's no enemies around, because if there are, I will kill them.
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
But why?
One of them? Watch yourself!
How do I get out there?
Filthy piece of shit! Kill it, boy!
Oh! This is silly guy. Let's get rid of this guy.
Fight for this!
I mean, I'm sure no one likes burning, so. Hey, stop that. Let's take care of this guy real quick. Ah, I know where to go. Kill him. Heck yeah. Come here, dude. Oh my gosh. Taking a lot of damage. Come on, heal. Oh gosh. Dodge.
Let's see how it likes a bit of fire!
I don't like fire. Is that fire? It looks just like chemicals. don't think anybody likes fire, but yeah, you're right. Coming for you, big guy. Okay. Bye. Oh, no, you're not dead yet. There we go. Nope, didn't want to jump up here. Did these guys drop anything? It doesn't seem like it. Unless I can go in here, right? Could I always go in here? Yeah, I've looted this place before. Alright. Let's keep heading back. I think I'm gonna, once I get to the hospital, I'm gonna call it an episode. I wonder if that was a random encounter, if that has something to do with how far I had progressed in the story. It's probably story progression. I don't know how, if this game has random encounters. I'm gonna assume that it doesn't. But who really knows? But I'm gonna go rest and actually level up now, and then we'll call it an episode. It has been a little too long since I've leveled up. Let's first make sure I have one of these on hand. Okay, never mind. Alright, yeah, it's on. There, alright. Let's level up. I want to level up my healing, for sure. 1300 for level 2. Probably worth doing. And let's see here. Spring, Shadow Veil. So say I have active, aggressive, ultimates, tactical. My bites. How much do these cost? 600? I'll grab both of these. Let's level up this as well. This costs what, 2,000? 3,000 for both of those. So I won't pick that up yet. 2,000 for this. Don't have quite enough to level that up again, which is probably fine. $1,000. Yeah, I'll do that. And then I'll do the other stamina upgrade. And I'm fine with that. Okay, so it's not disappearances. Did any of my people disappear? So he has a migraine that has to be treated. I know nothing about this unknown district. Okay, this area is healthy. Need cold treatment, cold and headache. He just has fatigue as well. Alright. I wonder what area this is. Well, not important. What is important is that we have made it this far, and now we're going to call... Okay, so I can finally pursue that quest, I guess, finally updated. Alright, well, we're going to call it here, and in the next episode, we'll go talk to Lady Ashbury, and I guess go talk to, I don't know what her name is, the lady in the cemetery, Salshun. So thanks for watching, and I hope to catch y'all in the next episode.